What's up, guys? Reap Show here. Today we're talking Nightmare on Elm Street on 4K. I honestly can't even believe I'm saying that. The day has finally come. We finally have gotten these films on a box set that it deserves to be in. I mean, it's really been 10 years since we got that condensed, small Blu-ray collection. The physical media for Nightmare has been a barren wasteland. You know, and you might be asking yourselves, why'd you buy both? Because I'm a mark for this franchise. I'm a die-hard Nightmare on Elm Street fan. From a cataloging standpoint, from a collector's standpoint, it's just something that I'm passionate about. So without further ado, let's get into this here. All right, guys, so let's start off with the standard edition here. You got the iconic image of Freddy, reminiscent of the OG DVD collection. Love it with the red tint. Think it looks great. Got the spine in the back. I really like the red case. I think that's a nice touch. I like the simplicity of this cover art. I think it looks pretty nice. It also just gives me nostalgic vibes from that OG DVD collection. Yeah, I like it. Got the spine, and again, you got the back. Got the 3D glasses with the digital codes on the inside there. Starting off with the original Nightmare on Elm Street, each film on its own disc. Got Freddy's Revenge, Dream Warriors, Dream Master, Dream Child, which I'm praying has Stan's uncut death in there. That remains to be seen. And then we've got Freddy's Dead and New Nightmare. That is the Nightmare on Elm Street standard 4K collection. Moving on to the limited Steelbook box set here. You got the front with Freddy's charred flesh. You got the OG sweater. I think that looks great. Flesh is embossed here. And then you got the top, has the logo on it. Let's take this card off and dive in. That looks great. Got the side here, more charred flesh. Nice touch. And then you got each individual film in its own Steelbook case, starting off with the original Nightmare on Elm Street. Iconic artwork there. This is basically identical to the release that came out last year. Got the spine, and then you got the back with Freddy coming through the wall. Pretty iconic. And you got certificate of authenticity there, along with digital codes. And you got Freddy on the inside. The boiler room. I think that looks great. Moving on to Freddy's Revenge. Great artwork. The only thing I'd say is it would be kind of nice to have the logos on each individual Steelbook, but again, just having the original artwork alone, that's enough for me. You got the spine and the back. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I don't hate it, but I feel like there's so many iconic images of Freddy in this movie that you could have picked. But yeah, still think it looks good. Then you got Jesse on the inside there. Moving on to part 3, Dream Warriors. Absolutely iconic. One of my favorite posters in the entire franchise, honestly. You got the spine here, and welcome to Primetime, bitch. One thing I would say would be kind of cool if they had the like colors of, like this one had, the 3 was green, I remember. Yeah, this is such a nitpick. I think it looks great. Yeah, love that image there. Then you got Freddy on the inside, and I don't think there's anything on this side. No. That's kind of interesting. Some have stuff on both sides, some don't. Moving on to Dream Master. Yeah, this actually might be my favorite artwork of the entire franchise. I go back and forth between this and Dream Warriors, but yeah, Freddy in the junkyard. How can you honestly beat that? Got the spine, and then the back. You got Tuesday Night. Yeah, kind of weird. I mean, it's like I don't hate it, but like, why would you not put more Freddy on there? Okay, then you got Freddy on the inside, and again, I don't think there's anything there, right? Yeah, so that's interesting. I think it's a cool image. I think that works. Moving on to Dream Child. Love that artwork. Again, praying for Dan's death to be uncut. We'll see what happens there. You got the spine. You got annoying little Jacob there, right? And then inside, I think that looks pretty good. That's a creepy ass image of Freddy. Yeah, love it being on both sides. Never been huge on his makeup in this one, but that was a pretty good image of him. He looks good in moments, but overall, not my favorite design. On the other hand, I've always loved this poster. Honestly, I prefer this to the commission artwork that kind of aligns more with the rest of the entries. I don't know. There's just something about this that I've always loved. I have a ton of nostalgia for this movie. Yes, I know it's terrible, but it's one of the first nightmares that I've ever watched, so it's got a special place in my heart. Got the spine there, and then you got Alice on the back. How can you honestly go wrong there? Got 3D glasses, Freddy with the power glove. It's pretty cool, and you got the entire inside is, yeah, that looks great. Last but not least, we got New Nightmare. I think that looks good. I think that looks great. I like that it's the OG artwork. Yeah, it looks good. Got the spine, the back. That's pretty cool. I mean, again, would have liked to have seen, it would have really been cool if you would have had Freddy from when he's in the talk show and he's got the OG Freddy outfit on, just with him like waving to the crowd from the back with a silhouette. That would have been pretty cool. But no, that's an interesting image there. And then this is interesting too. Yeah, it's fine. That is the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K Steelbook box set. So what do you guys think? What version did you get? What version do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more. Peace, guys.